Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. I'm Tanesha and this is Twin Mom on a Budget, where double the love meets financial freedom. Join me on this incredible journey as I navigate the twin mom life while conquering debt one step at a time. From budgeting hacks to cash stuffing to tackling my debt, I'm here to share my experience and hopefully inspire others to crush their financial goals. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. All right, guys, it is time to now plan for the second half of July. We are cash planning July week 3. It's in the amount of $660. It is lower than what I normally cash stuff, but that's because I am having to stretch this paycheck on the 15th out for 3 weeks because of how my paychecks are falling. So, we are going to be stuffing a little bit less. We are going to be skipping a few categories because I've had to increase my budget in areas like groceries and those weekly expenses. That's an additional expense that I have to pull from somewhere, and it's just going to come from some funds that I'm okay with skipping. We'll get back to it once I get my paycheck at the end of the month and start cash stuffing for August. But we want to make sure, there's some things that I'm prioritizing over others when my pay periods fall this way. So with that going, let's go ahead and get started. Let me just zoom you guys in. All right. I hope everyone had a wonderful July the 4th week. Um, I told you guys I was taking off some additional time, and I'm so glad I did. My mom, unfortunately, she went back to Virginia on Sunday, and I really truly enjoyed having her here with the twins and her really getting to see their little personalities because she has actually not seen them since last summer. So, I mean, we do video chat, but she said, she was like, it's not the same getting to see them in person and them interacting with her. So that was so much fun. So thankful she was able to come. I enjoyed the time off. I finally got my hair braided. Thank goodness. So I don't feel walking around like I'm looking crazy. um, but yes, and also the gender reveal. She's having a boy. I was teen girl, but I'm also a boy mom I have 3 boys and my 1 girl. So I actually love being a boy mom. I'm actually kind of like a little bit of a tomboy slash girly girl. So, and there's a lot of things I like that my friends, like my female friends, they don't like. So having boys just made things more enjoyable, and me having um, little best friends that I could do those things with. Sorry, guys, Noah is bashing his Target shopping cart into my office door. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started into the cash planning. This probably will be short and sweet. We're going to start with my weekly wallet, and we're going to start with dining out. And we're going to keep this at the $20. I actually have money left over, but that's because we did go out to eat, but I pulled from family fun instead of my dining out budget. So dining out is going to get 2 20s. Essentials is going to get 25. That's a 5 and a 20. Groceries is going to get 175. So that's a 5, a 20, and we'll do 350s. This is what we normally do each week. It just makes, because I go to multiple stores and multiple trips, it just makes it easier. Nails, nothing. Spending. And y'all, I'm excited about nails because they just sent another coupon. I love places that give you like points and coupons where you can, I'm all for it. My spending is actually only going to get $5. I did cut back on my spending. I really don't need it. I use it for junk, so I don't need it. I'm not worried about that category. Twins is still going to get its normal $10, and that's just going to be a 10. And then that is everything from this binder. I do have some receipts in the back that I need to scan into my Fetch Rewards app. Thank you guys so much for everyone. I love getting those alerts that someone used my code. Thank you all so much. I hope you are enjoying the app. I hope you're enjoying the bonus points you get once you scan in your first receipt and help build you up those points so you can get some fun gift cards. All right, let's see where we are before we keep moving along. So we're doing 660 this week. So it says we have 425 remaining. All right, now in our bills binder, we are stuffing a little bit less than normal, but that's because I'm just spreading it out over the 3 weeks because of when the last day of the month falls, it gives me a little bit more time to kind of stuff these categories. So first up is Atmos. And Atmos is going to be getting $15. So I got my first bill from them and it was $41 for the month. So that is great. I think I saved 60. So I have a little bit of rollover, but I just leave that into my checking account. If I need it for another category, then I have it in there. I also like to keep a buffer in there as well. Car insurance. I may actually keep stuffing the same amount and just keep building up that buffer for Atmos because in the wintertime, that bill is going to be a lot more. Car insurance is getting $30. So that's a 10 and a 20. And CoServe, which is my electric, is getting 15 this week. So a 5 and a 10. Monthly subs is getting $20 this week. And we'll just do a $20 bill. Spectrum, which is my internet, is getting $10. Do a $10 bill. T-Mobile is getting 60. So a 10 and a 50. And then trash and water is going to get, 25. Sorry, guys. A 5 and a 20. Now I know it's trying to break in here. And Vivint is my security monitoring. That is going to get $10. And that is just a $10 bill. So let's see where we are now. $250, which I hope is right. I'm getting distracted by babies over here. Man, I wanted to actually film this yesterday. I am late filming because I had the worst allergy attack yesterday when I normally film, and I just could not get it together. I felt horrible the rest of the day. It just came out of nowhere. I was just having sneezing fits. My nose was running. I just felt miserable. So I'm sorry this video is late, but there was a reason why, but I'm feeling so much better. Hold on one second, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. Okay, next up is our high priority binder. So before I go into this, I did have some money left over from getting my hair done. And so what I did, normally I would have taken that money and thrown it at some savings challenges, but I decided to kind of get a jump on funding some of the new categories that I've added to my binders that you guys saw in my last video. So that's where the money is that is in there. That's where it came from. I just did that off camera. I wasn't sure where I was going to put it. I was just kind of making it up as I went, really. Okay, so annual subs is getting $5 this week. Stuffing a little less, but that's okay. We're stuffing for next year, so we have time. Car maintenance. So y'all, I finally dropped my car off. I did it when my mom was here, so I could drop it off and then my son picked me up. I was so worried about what they were gonna find because my car was riding like really sluggish. There were no lights on, but it felt like it was really struggling. And so I thought I was gonna need tires. I thought maybe it was my spark plugs, um, which that can be a couple $100 too. So what ended up being is that my battery was in the red zone. So I did not need an alignment, even though my car felt like it was driving so bad. That's because the tires were just that bad. So I got 4 new tires. I got an oil change, my inspection, and a new battery. All of that cost me $1,070, which I'm okay with. That's a lot. And my car feels like it's brand new. It is absolutely amazing. Um, So what I did was while I was there, I took my envelope with me and I had 285 in here. I took 250, gave that to them in cash. I just left the 35 because the goal is to have it paid off before interest. And come to find out, it was 9 months, 0% interest. So that's even better. That gives me time because I was like, okay, I have to get this done by, December, because I thought it was 6 months. It's actually 9 months, which is awesome. I already paid off the other amount I put on the card for the headlights. That's paid off. So all that's on here is the 800, I think it's $820, which is the difference between what I gave them and what I paid in cash. So I'm very excited, guys. And my car feels great. I'm happy. We are safe, everything, because I just thought it was going to be so much worse. So I'm so thankful. So we are going to keep stuffing this because we're going to pay the minimum monthly payment on it and then save up to pay it off before that period. I want to pay it off as soon as possible. I'm not going to wait the 9 months, but I'm glad I have that wiggle room so that if something happens, then I have more time. So with that being said, car maintenance is getting 25 this week. So that's a 5 and a 20. I was so excited. I was like, yes. Even my mom noticed how much better my car drove. Just her sitting in the passenger side from the time, because she went nowhere. She truly just relaxed and she loved it. Um, so she could tell when we were driving back to the airport, like how much better it was. So car registration is empty. I did go ahead and, so now that I got my inspection done, I paid the 70, actually it went up to, I think it was like 25 cents more or something like that. So anyway, $75 for the registration. I'll be receiving my sticker. So that is done until next July. I don't have to worry about that. Diapers. Diapers is getting 20. So that's a $20 bill. Groceries, nothing. I did go ahead and put one of my budget sheets in there, household. So I put $10 in household. That was part of the money that I got from that I had left over. So we're going to add $5 to household. And this is just a sinking fund for paper and cleaning products that I added. I do have my essentials envelope and my weekly expenses, but this is to, if I need a whole lot of things, I want to have this sinking fund. Lawn care. Lawn care is getting 20. I need to make sure he's coming this week. I pushed it out, but hopefully I didn't throw him off where he forgot to come. Miscellaneous, we're not stuffing anything. It still has $200 in here, so we are good there. Personal hygiene is another that I actually pulled the money from Target for this because I was actually saving money in my Target envelope for some personal hygiene products I want to get from Target that I want to try. So I took 30 of the $30 from Target and put that in personal hygiene because that's really what I was saving for from Target. There's nothing else that I need or want to get from Target. Let's see. So we're actually not stuffing this one because we have $30. Pest control, we are skipping. That's good. Rent insurance, toll tag. This one needs some serious help because driving to the airport, I don't know if any of you have been into DFW. When you go drive into DFW, just going in the airport and coming right back out, that's $2. So I had to do that twice, which comes out of your tolls. Plus just taking the tolls down there. I live between two tollways, so I really can't get around it unless I ride on the side roads, which that takes longer because there's so many lights. So I really ate through my toll tag. I normally put like $40 a month on it, and that lasts me because I really don't use tolls unless I'm going to work or I'm going to like a friend's house that kind of lives far away. So unfortunately, we need to build that up. So I did take $10 from, this is $10 that is in here now. That also came from the money left over from my hair. So tolls is actually going to get 25, and it definitely needs it. And that is everything from my high priority sinking funds. And let's see where we are. Okay, it says we have 150 left. Next up is our lower priority sinking funds. Let's have to like stretch it out a little bit. Let's see. We're going straight to Costco. So I did make a nice Costco run, but a lot of things I got were from my health budget. So health sinking fund. So this still has $60 in it, which is great. And they had a lot of sales that weekend, July the 4th weekend. So I ended up going early in the morning on that Friday after July the 4th. Barely anybody was there, and it was the best Costco shopping experience I've ever had. So Costco's going to get 25, a 5, and a 20. We're only stuffing a couple of things. Daycare's not getting anything. We actually have to use it this month. Family fun, that is going to be getting $10. Hair is empty. Oops. Hair is empty. Health is getting 15. I think the last $5 I had left because this was empty after I got some things from Costco. I also got my protein shake. I got my immune supplements as well as some Benadryl, because the immune supplements I normally get from when I go to Walmart, but they had double the size and it was only $9 more. And so I'm like, well, this makes more sense. So I went ahead and got it there. So I took the last 5 I had left over from hair and put it into my health. So we're adding $15 into health. So that's a 5 and a 10. And lastly, will be nails. All right. And that is getting $40 this week. So we'll do 2 20s. And that is everything from my low priority sinking funds. We are not, unfortunately, stuffing anything into the special occasions binder, but we do owe some money to our savings challenges. I will tell you guys, because of the limited funds, this time I'm not going to be scratching off any new ones until my next paycheck, which will be at the end of the month. So we're going to go ahead and put the money in for what we owe, but we're not going to be stuffing anymore the rest of the month for this. But first, let's see where we are. Where were we? Okay, 60. Hopefully this is right. Roll the dice. We're actually going to be finishing this one off, I believe. So we owe it 25. That's a 5 and a 20. And we owe Dynamite Savings Challenge from Budget with Carly. We owe this one 11. And this one is a $70 savings challenge. So we'll do a 1 and a 10. And lastly is, not last, I got one more. Pressure Mix Diamonds from Soft Life Budgeting. It's a $50 savings challenge, and we owe it $9 from our scratch off last week. I'm kind of sad, not to be stuffing these, but it is what it is. It's okay. And these are just fun ways of saving. So it's okay. Oh, and then, I don't even know why I'm taking this out. Our grocery fund savings challenge, which is going to be used to fund our grocery buffer account sinking fund. This is going to get $5. You guys see that? I think you can, yeah. And that's just a $5 bill. So let's make sure everything's adding up. Uh-oh. Now, why am I $10 off? Hold on. Okay, it was right. I just hit a wrong button and somehow ended up with 9, but somehow I messed up somewhere with a 10, but we're okay. The numbers, they work. I just messed up with the last part, right when I had 14. I don't know what happened. Or should have been -5 in that, or the 14 minus the 9 would have been the 5 left. And so we are good to go with our cash planning. It's right. So I'll be going to the bank and getting the money. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And until next time, guys, bye.